Well, hello there, everyone. It is Tuesday, April the 26th in the year 2022. Hopefully, you're having a great day so far, or whenever you're seeing this, just smile. Yeah, there you go. Good job. And remember, click that thumbs up, comment, share, and please subscribe. I'd love to get up to 500 subscribers. We shall see when that happens. Anyway, as always, my disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I am mazske. Just mazske. I share stories. I share information I read, etc., etc. So anyway, today, something I want to bring up briefly, then I'll play off that little fact cell I'm going to talk about. Okay. I read an article on CNBC, and I've read stuff like this before. I see it over and over and over again for decades now. All similar. Okay. It was an article about 401k balances, and they gave three age ranges. The first age range, this is dealing with 401ks, and it was a study of Vanguard 401ks. Vanguard, I believe, don't hold me to this, is the largest index fund 401k type custodian out there, I think. If they're not the largest, they're close to it. Okay, so this is probably fairly representative of the entire United States of America, with Americans who work and have a 401k. All right, so here we go. This is only three age ranges, so it'll be quick. Ages 45 to 54. The average 401k balance, averages all of them averaged together, is 161,000. The medium means half are below it, half are above it. It's right smack dab in the middle. It's $56,000. Half of the people that have 401k balances ages 45 to 54 have $56,000 or less. Okay? Next age range is 55 to 64. The average balance is 232,000. Remember, with the average balances, it's everyone averaged together. So you have someone who's rich and has $5 million in their 401k. It's averaged in with the person that has $1. Okay, so the average balance is normally higher than what the median is. The average is 232,000. The median is $84,000. So for folks ages 55 to 64, half of them have $84,000 or less. Ages 65 and up. Average balance is 255,000. The median is 82,000. Ages 65 and up. Half the people that have 401ks, ages 65 and up, have a balance $82,000 or less. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. That means there's going to be a lot of people out there who are hungry. All right. I've been hearing more and more about food shortage issues. All right. So if there's food shortage issues, if it's a senior citizen, 70 years old, they're no longer in the workforce, they're getting Social Security, which isn't a whole lot of money, and then maybe they got $50,000 in their 401k. What are they going to do? It's not a lot of money. They got bills to pay. Everything is more expensive. Inflation is hitting us all. Okay? So if you don't want to work forever, and trust me, as you get older, you get more aches and pains. It gets harder to keep working every day. Okay? So especially if you're younger than I am, I'm 54. If you're younger than I am, and you haven't started yet, or you have a small investment portfolio, a small 401k balance, I implore you, I beg of you, for your own sake, get started. Just get started. Okay? If you watch my videos, or if you found my channel for the first time, look at my past videos. I talk a lot on real estate investing. Okay? I started investing in 1990 as a young 20-some-year-old guy in the Navy, and I was enlisted. And I started with mutual funds. In 1999, I found the Motley Fool, Fool.com. I then sold my mutual funds, put my money into individual stocks. In 2017, I bought my first rental house. Okay, January 2017. So from 1990 to 2017, that's what, 27 years? So for 27 years, I 100% was in the stock market, mutual funds and individual stocks. All right, I never made a lot of money. I raised two kids, had a wife. Didn't have a lot of money put into my accounts. All right, so I had low balances. I was 49 years old, I think, in 2017. So my stock portfolio, though, was higher than these numbers here. Okay, because I had scraped and scrimped and saved every penny that I could. And learn how to invest in individual stocks. So I built my account balances up. My wife had a 401k by then at her workplace, and we had a higher balance than what's in here. All right. But with that being said, until I got my first rental house and then kept building on that, that is when I really grew my net worth. I grew the value of my portfolio was through rental property, not through stock investing, not through a 401k. Why? Because you have to put your money into the stock market, your money into the 401k. Now, if you have a job, maybe they give a match on your 401k, okay? So that's good. That's free money. Take advantage of that match because you just doubled your money right there. If they tell you they'll match 3% of your contributions, put in 3%, let them match it. You just doubled your money, all right? I won't talk about 401k loans because you can use a 401k loan to buy a rental property. Scroll back, find videos where I talk about 401k loans. I'll talk more about them in the future too. All right, but what you got to do is just get started. All right, so many Americans don't. They just don't, and they wait until they're old, like 40, and say, "Oh, I got to start funding my 401k. Let me put $25 a month in." It's not cutting it. It's just not working. We got to shake up the world. We got to shake up the population. All right, because once you start buying rental property, it opens more doors for you. It opens more opportunities for you. Okay? The reason I'm saying that is because if you start buying real estate, if you're a low-income cop, like I was, not making a lot of money, and you can get on that property ladder and start buying real estate, I will dare say that you will become an accredited investor. All right? That means you have a net worth of at least $1 million, not counting your primary residence. Unless you have a high income, that's something different, okay? But if you start buying real estate, you will become an accredited investor, all right? If you have stocks, if you have a 401k, you might get up to $750,000 and the market might correct and drop it down to $420,000, all right? It's a slippery slope. It's hard to get to $1 million. But if you get into real estate, you're going to do it a lot quicker. Not that quick. It'll take some years, but you're going to get there. Once you get there, you can make a decision. You can keep buying rental property, which is I'm continuing to buy rental property. And by doing that, you increase your net worth because every month you pay your mortgage. I paid 9 mortgages this morning, personally, myself. All my mortgages for the month of May are now paid. 21 mortgages, I think, 20, whatever it is. It's hard to keep track. I use spreadsheets to keep track. All right, so I paid them all. They're all paid off. For the month of May, they're paid. But every time you pay, your tenants who paid you rent now help you pay your mortgage, and you increase your equity just a little bit. Some of my mortgages are really low, so I might increase my equity $30 a month, $40 a month. It's low, but guess what? 12 months in a year, and every single month it goes up. If it's $30 today, maybe next month it's $30.25. And the following month's $30.26 it goes up, or whatever it might be. Okay, whatever. But you just got to get started. All right, because once you get there, you do have more opportunities to watch my video with Troy, CEO Troy. Look at that the past couple days that weekend. How many of you get to experience something like that? All right. Now, yes, granted, I know others of you have gone to events and parties and this and that. This wasn't the king dog party of everything out there in the world. It's not. But how many of you just get to do something like that? Okay. It was a cool experience. All right. I met other investors because it's Eckerd Land and Acquisitions. It's mineral rights. It's oil. It's natural gas. It's water. Okay. It's the backbone of America. That's what we're investing in. All right. You have to be accredited to invest in that. But if you become a partner with Eckerd, perhaps you'll be one of the fortunate ones and you'll get to attend a future conference. All right. And I guarantee you'll have a great time. All right. But with that being said, you have other options. If you don't want to invest in mineral rights, maybe you want to go straight after oil drilling. That's riskier. But I have money in oil drilling. Okay. Some people say I take risk, but that's me. Now with Eckerd, they do have oil drilling. I have not taken part in that yet. I didn't know they had oil drilling back when I found the other company first before I found Eckerd. Okay, I think. Nah, backtrack. I didn't. But I didn't know Eckerd had oil drilling I could invest in. So the other company is King Operating Corporation. They're treating me well. All right. I just got my revenue email yesterday. The money's in my bank account for this month. It's going up. It's still not a great percentage. It's, I don't know what it is. What was it? It might have been 6% this month. Okay. But next month, my contact there told me he wouldn't be surprised if it doubles. And the month after that, it might double again. Maybe. He didn't say that for the following month, but looking at their forecast, if I'm at 6% now and 12% next month, 12% is an okay return. Okay. My rental property, I like 15 to 40 personally, but 12% is okay. No expenses, no tenants, termites, and toilets. All right. But then if it doubles again, I'm at 12, that's 24%. It's getting better. They're expecting, I think, about 30% by summertime. I can live with that. Again, no tenants, termites, and toilets. And I'm getting 30%. I can live with that. And I'm helping the United States of America. I'm a retired Navy. I'm a retired police officer. I live in the United States. I support this country. I want us to go green, but it's going to be a decades-long process. Meanwhile, go get gas. The price of oil is up. The price of gas is up. All right? We have reserves in this country. We have oil. We have natural gas in this country. We buy oil from our enemies. Why? Why are we doing this? I don't know. So anyway, I digress. Once you get accredited, you have other opportunities too. I'm talking on oil and mineral rights and that kind of thing, natural gas. But you got syndications. Some syndications require to be accredited. Do your due diligence on any investment. All right? Do your due diligence. That means don't get scammed. Just don't get scammed. All right? So remember, think about what I said at the beginning, those 401k balances. If that's you, and you're, say, 45 years old, and you have, let's just say you got the average, 161,000. You need to double down and pull that belt tighter and do something different. Let's shake you up. Let's shake up society. We got to learn how to take care of our financial futures. All right? I look out my window and I see pilings in the water down there. I have a tiki hut that will be made. I have a new dock coming. It'll be till June. It'll be June by the time it's all done. But I think to myself, why isn't everyone doing something like this? I mean, everyone doesn't live in Florida on the water, so they can't do it. But like, say, when I was younger, my wife and I wanted a gazebo in our backyard, but we could never afford it. Okay? But if everyone started investing, you could then afford what you want, not what Mazske wants, what you want. All right? You see what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself. Take care of your financial future. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, everything, financially. Take care of yourself. If you have a 401k, well, build that balance up if you got to. But remember, the market's going to correct. It's going to drop. It's going to be volatile. I encourage you to get into real estate. And if you do get into real estate, in a flashbang, pretty quick, you're going to be accredited and you can move into alternative investments if you so desire. All right? If you watch my playlist of interviews with other folks, you will hear a lot of stories of a lot of different people who have gotten on the property ladder or have done something else, who started from hard times. They start without a lot of money. If they can do it, if Mazske can do it, so can you. No excuses. Look in the mirror. All right? Don't point the finger at anyone except yourself. Look in the mirror. If we can do it, you can do it. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I'll leave you with this note. Once my tiki hut is done, Mazke's not a partier. Mazske likes to talk. Mazske has a cup of green tea. He might drink kombucha from time to time. Might drink coffee from time to time, water, and so on and so on. But if you know me, give me another month after it's done to get some furniture on the tiki hut, but we can sit on the tiki hut. You can have your drink of choice. I don't care what you drink. No illegal drugs at all. No marijuana smoking on my property. No tobacco on my property. But you can have your drink of choice and we can sit down there and maybe I'll have my tea, my water, my coffee, my kombucha, whatever I have. And we can talk investing. All right? Sound like a plan? Mazke's Tiki Hut, hopefully, will soon be open for business. All right, y'all take care. It's gotten long again. Once again, if you see this, Troy, thank you so much for this past weekend. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Trevor, the two Trevors. Thank you, Carmelita. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, all Eckerd staff. It was a great weekend. All right. Take care. Mazske is signing out.